This is a story about dreams, sufferings, hope, and life. A person who refused to give up, continued his struggle, and eventually re-embraced life.
I would have never imagined that I would be on this track once again. I can never forget that day when I fainted and was rushed to the hospital. There I came to know that both of my kidneys had given up on me. I was diagnosed with kidney failure. I was immediately placed on dialysis, and I thought that this was the end of my life. But my doctors gave me hope and told me about kidney transplantation. At that time, I had no idea about the surgery, and what seemed to be a very major task was to convince someone in my family to donate a kidney. Luckily, my family was very supportive, and I was able to get a matching donor. I had to pass through a very lengthy and painful period on dialysis, but eventually my brother's kidney was transplanted into my body, and what began for me was a new life. A life full of energy and excitement. A life full of happiness and achievements. I began to live my dreams once again.
ये देखो क्या लाया बाबा आपके लिए ऐसा नहीं है अपने पीछे का क्या अवस्था है ये ऐसी हरकत नहीं कर कैमरा चला रहा हूं वालेकुम अस्सलाम कैसे हो आप ठीक है हां भाई बहुत ध्यान दीजिए बाय
I visited around 22 countries and participated in various transplant games representing Pakistan. I also won a gold medal for my country at the Sydney Olympics 1997. I was happy and grateful to Allah that He gave me the strength to make the right decision at the right time. My professional life is also at excellence. I am working as a manager at a leading cellular phone company. Just within a short span of 5 years, I won 10 awards for sales excellence. Going for transplant was probably the best decision of my life. All was going well, but I had become a bit careless with my diet and blood pressure control, and also irregular with my medication. As a result, my kidney had failed once again. My doctor told me that I would have to go for a retransplantation. You can't imagine what I went through. I just don't have the words to express my feelings. I was extremely depressed. Just the thought of going back to the painful process of dialysis and transplantation all over again made me hopeless. My joyful days had ended. This time, not only was I disturbed, but my wife and kids were also there to feel the pain.
I was just very disappointed with the situation. He was unwell with no hope of getting well. I couldn't bear the pain that he had to go through every day. Watching his suffering was just too hard for me.
Despite of having 12 siblings, there was no match. And so this time, I had no donor in my family. I felt helpless and did not know what to do. It was the toughest time of my life. But then my doctor gave me the good news. He told me that he could arrange cadaveric transplantation for me. It was then that I realized the value of a donor. In fact, an angel. Thanks to my donor angel, I finally got my second transplant done. I have been actively engaged in donor awareness campaigns. Although I was fortunate to get this gift of life twice, have you ever thought of those numerous patients who lose their lives just waiting for a donor? We are living our life, but then there are those who are not. However, we can help them by passing on the gift of life. We would not need our organs after parting from this world, so let's pass them on to others before we pass on to the other world. It is now up to you. Are you going to become someone's angel?